got good seas. Long Island Sound's waiting for us today. I got Matt Keester from the State of Maine, the head of Fishing Historic Places Maine Command Center.
Maine Command Center and Maine Chapter.
We're waiting for our friend Hank Girardin, kind of a gypsy lately, homeless, banging around from apartment to apartment, parking lot to parking lot while he builds a house on lovely Pequot Pond. He's parking the vehicle right now. But we had some nice action out here the other day for blues and stripers, and we're expecting just as much today, or more. We got the eels. We're going to be going out into the deep blue dark. And so we'll see you on the water with Fishing Historic Places. Nice school of bluefish here all along the sluiceway. So we're getting up above them, and this is something that you want to remember to do. Don't drive your boat right through the center of the school. Look at the wind, look at the tide, and make appropriate adjustments so that you don't sound the school. See, I got way up, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the motor, and we're going to slowly get pulled toward those boats, toward the rip. The wind is going against us, but we should be fine. We're right in the middle of them. Off goes the motor. I can look at the depth finder and I can see bait and I can see bluefish on that depth finder in 38 feet of water. So we're letting it happen. That's the secret to this kind of fishing. Don't be greedy, don't be stupid, don't go blowing your boat right through the center of the school. Oh, Keester, you just had a hit.
No, to your left, they're working.
Using poppers right now, and poppers give us an opportunity to get fish on the, see, they'll be going after fish down 25, 30 feet, and when they injure a fish, the fish will, or chase them, the fish will start coming up, and they'll come up after. Now, they're right behind us. You're less than a cast off the back of the boat.
I heard him. He's talking the talk. But Stan was walking the walk. Walk the talk. Walk the walk. Ah! There you go.
The big man from the State of Maine drops another one. Oh, you got to see that one.
Double whammy. Right there, Hank. Go right to that spot. I'll move back towards Stan and go to the side here. That way you have room to go.
That's the problem with bluefish. When they get it in a tough one, Stan quietly reels in another fish during my maelstrom.
Oh, you were dying. I couldn't be too loud. I didn't want to get in the way of.
Did you see the thing pulling?
Yeah.
There you go.
Bluefish. Get that.
Oh,
get that. Down attack.
He missed it. Oh, he's back. I got it.
He hooked up now. Let's see if he can maybe do a repeat of that last one, except for not hook himself in the finger.
We got a double.
Keester's got one on with the fly rod.
No, he's got this thing.
I switched over to
This one feels like a better fish. Maybe it's just because we're in the rift.
Yeah, we're in the rift now. Beautiful, beautiful afternoon. You got birds up and down here. Now we're in the sluiceway to the east of Plum Island. This is Plum Gut. We got a lot of bird action out here. They're down deep though, the bluefish. We've caught some, but we got to get back into them. I came off, so I'm coming back around. The birds just literally disappeared. They went behind us. So we got to get back out in front of the rip. You can see these are bluefish that are chasing minnows out in front of the plum gut rip. So what we're trying to do is get some jigging spoons down. You can see them coming up straight in front of the boat. If you watch under the birds, and the birds are our telltale sign, you will see fish coming up. So I'm going to get way up here. We're going to drift back through. So that's the thing about the ocean. The birds are your friend. You got to remember that the birds are telling you where the fish are. Now I naturally would want to stop, but if I do, if you take a look, there is a rip that's moving at about 8 miles an hour. So what I want to do is come up close. I'm heading toward that red can. I'm going to cut the boat's power, and we're going to come, yeah, you have them coming up right here. These are bluefish that are down deep, and they're chasing minnows right up. So we're cutting it. You can see the bluefish flashing in the water right here as they're coming after their prey. I mean, they're on this side just flashing, just going crazy.
Oh, they're on the surface now a little bit.
Yeah, they're hitting the surface more than they were. You might be able to swim that spoon. Swim it and stop it. Swim it and stop it. As the camera guy right now, I'm not fishing. I'm just recording. But I'm going to put the camera down right here.
There's one.
Hank's on. The camera guy's going to fire. Hank, don't hit that camera.
Reeling it in, reeling it in.
I'm going to fire it, and then he's going to reel it in like Hank just did, because these are in pursuit of minnows on the surface. So we're reeling and stopping. We got a double
This
now.
is a little tiny one.
Yeah, these are good eating size blues. If you like bluefish, and bluefish get a bad rap on the table. They're really not as bad. They're not as bad as. Oh, look at the minnows they're after, Keester. Look at the hatch right under the boat.
Boy, that's fish. I see bluefish everywhere swimming.
Yeah,
look at them, look at them, look at them.
This is something else.
Keester, you can get them with the fly rod right here.
Yeah, fly rod time, baby.
For now.
They're
They
everywhere.
have been deep. These are up on top now, but we're just getting them with the jigging spoons.
Right there.
For now.
That was an unbelievable.
Oh! I just had one whacking on the way up.
This is like we were getting the other day.
Yeah, so that's a great eating size bluefish. Hank, show the camera that fish there. You can see that's probably 3-4 pound bluefish. And that's great table blue. What I'm going to do is get the boat in gear and get Keester up there.
Hold on a second,
He's got a little convolution going on. Okay, we're running the rips. That's what you call this kind of fishing. You're basically getting catapulted down the rip by the force of the current. Are we okay to be going?
You're good, bud. Hold on, I just got some line out and stuff.
Yeah. Is it in?
No.
Okay, so you can see the rip line, all those waves, are where the deep water of Long Island Sound hits an underwater ledge that extends from Plum Island, here on the right, across to Orient Point, Long Island. So Keester, troll the thing. Cast it behind the boat right now as I'm moving, and just troll it.
No, I can stand up here and fly down. Fine. Yeah, but you can troll it.
I'm saying while we're moving.
I'll be fine.
He's gonna be fine. He says he's fine. I've known him.
So many fish off the back of the boat just before. I could see at any one time 10, 12 bluefish in the water.
At the same moment. They were chasing tiny little minnows. I mean, they're going after minnows that are an inch or smaller. So
My guy's not getting any though.
No. He's not getting enough like that action, that digging action that you need.
Try it. Tripping it.
He's rushing his cast because he's so excited.
Oh yeah. He's all fired up. Okay, so here we are. We're above the rip line now, and I'm going to cut the motor. When I cut the motor, Keester's going to start fly casting, and this boat is going to, like a rocket, move down into those waves as Hank lays the jig and spoon in behind the boat, tries to get it down into the deep water where the fish are. Now you got to get it down, and then the key is to give it some, you know, jerks like you mean it. Like this is a fish that's escaping, and you're oh, he missed them. They're right on the rip. You can see the blues coming up on the rip right here. So we're in a good spot. And there's Keester's got maybe 2 casts before we're through this rip. So the secret's going to be to get the attention of one of these guys. Oh, I can see them.
They're all
glowing.
Rolling in the waves.
Glowing in the waves. Yeah, it's awesome. So this is plum gut. And we're fishing it with light tackle. We're not coming in here like a lot of guys with the 3-way, dropping down to the bottom. We're just using small jig and spoons and looking for some fight from some of these fish. Beautiful day out here. A little windier than I wish. It's we got a little bit of you wouldn't know here. It looks like it's dead calm over there, but there's a wind coming in. You can see those blues on the outside of the rip there. That's what we'll do this next drift. We'll get on the outside. All right, I'm going to move it. So I'm going to come over and join you on the side. I'm just going to let it go straight to the bottom.
I tried that, but I couldn't get to the bottom.
That's, especially when you got this kind of current, it's pretty hard. But the key is to get as close as you can. Oh, this is nice. The wind is balancing us here. It's not hauling us in there. So we might be actually able to stick with this. Look at that. You can flip that. You can flip that with the jig and spoon. Right behind us, you can see, I'm going to put the camera right here. There's birds that are just up and down, and I'm going to flip the jig and spoon over there. See if we can get some of those fish to cooperate on a swim. I'm swimming the jig and spoon here. I'm swimming it and stopping it. And that'll sometimes turn the fish on. Nothing there. Nothing yet. Nope. So we're going to do that again. I'm going to let it sink. Hank's working it, dancing it, and we're getting swept into the plum gut rip.
But there's a lot of birds in the rip.
That's so. And as we've been told about boats, they're like a cork. They float on water. Oh yeah. Right there. Look at
More like 3 o'clock. Look at the school. Right in the water.
Oh yeah. Yep. They're slurping. Plum Island Light. Plum Island, home of Plum Island Animal Research Center. Animals get researched on.
Keester spent a few years there as a subject.
Now this is the plum gut maelstrom. I mean, we're looking at the lighthouse right there. And you can see this current line just whipping toward me here. And then here we see these this is Whirlpool, literally a whirlpool. What happens is the outgoing tide moves down to the extreme southwesterly point of Plum, hits it, and then comes back in. So we've got most of the current going from our right to our left, but then we got a whole bunch of current coming into us from our left, creating this awesome maelstrom, this awesome whirlpool, and it's just about as good as it gets. That is some serious Orient Point light over there in the distance, and that's Orient Point. Yeah, they're right there, up and down. Yeah, he followed it in too. So we got fish all over the place in this mess, doing what fish do. You can see, it'd be kind of hard to swim in there, don't you think? I think you'd have to go with the current.
Yeah, and lay on your back and just kind of...
You don't want to swim against that current. We're doing a complete 360. Look at the little whirlpools in the water here. Look at that whirlpool right there. This entire thing we're in is a whirlpool. Now, some people will get seasick in situations like this. I'm just looking at this in awe of the ocean's sublimity.
You gotta be careful.
Whoa! I'm Stan Civic, and this is another Be Careful video. Right now, we are on Long Island Sound in what is called Plum Gut, and we're in a whirlpool. As you can see, the boat is spinning round and round, and I am not on the tiller. The motor is not on. If you were to fall in the water here, you would be sucked right down. Unless you had your life jacket on. Now, nobody in this boat right now has a life jacket on. So what we have to do is we have to be careful. So West Side, if you're out on the sea, wear your life jackets or stay away from whirlpools. Stan Civic, and this is another Be Careful video. We're in naked water on the backside of Plum. Now, this isn't a big striper, but Hank just pulled one in. Keester's got to make it happen, though. We're in water that doesn't get fished. It's not a bad fish.
I'll give it in a second.
Nice green striper here.
Yep.
Beautiful green color on that one. There it is, let's see it.
I gotta lip.
He's lipping. Oh, Keester! There we go. Nice fish. Keester with one on up front. Because we are doing what people don't do. You can see right where we are. We're in deep. You can see our friends, the seals out there. There's a pod of seals. You think they're cute back at home. I mean, we like a seal. You know, who doesn't like a seal? You gotta like a seal, but you don't like seals because you're a fisherman and they eat a lot of fish and nothing eats them except for great white sharks. And, oh, Keester will eat them.
They make great steak.
We've often talked about the taste of a fresh seal on a grill.
Now, do you prefer ketchup or tartar?
Tartar sauce or ketchup on your seal?
On a seal.
All right.
Seal du jour.
Got a lot of stuff going on here. I'm expecting you guys to get something else. You see that muddy water too? So get out there so you can get a good cast and lay it on the left side of that. I can't see how you don't get one. On the outrageous fortune. I had one come roaring at me when I cast over there a second ago.
That's where it was the first time I got him. I think I just munged it.
Keester to the left of the rocks.
God, I think I just munged it. Might be off now. Tell with the fish in it.
There's a pocket. See that pocket in there? You're just to the left of the pocket. You got to cast over those rocks to get into that pocket.
Yeah, I was in, the first one I got, I was deep in
You were in that pocket, and that's where the one was that just boiled at me. So he's in the pocket now. Now he's got to get it out of there. Work it nicely. There you go.
There he is. Good one. Maybe not.
Now you got to get that up high. Good. Keep it up. Yep, high. There you go. There you go. Keester. He's got to work here. You know, he's a teacher like I am. He hasn't worked in months.
His finger is well conditioned.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Nice. Now, this is not a hog, but it's a nice fighting little fish. I'm going to back it out so Hank can get it in there. Go ahead, Hank.
Keester, come around back. And I'll switch it.
Yep. Oh, you got to do a little gymnasticals with the pole here.
I do.
There, I got it. Oh, that's a decent one. It's not huge, but it's close to a keeper, I think.
Back. Let's go. Live again to fight another day or feed a seal. Yeah, fire it right in the pocket. Kind of was on the outside.
Hank working it in there. Okay, we got a good drift here. We're away from that rock out front. This looks like some productive water. Yeah, that's deep water. Got an osprey checking us out. It's like, that's my water. Look at that frond coming all the way up.
Yeah. Where's your rock? Okay, you're inside of it.
Yeah. This is a good looking shoreline. It's got those pebbles and it's deep right up against it with a lot of those fronds coming out. It's like we're bass fishing here, people. We're getting about as tight as you get on the ocean. And look at the size of that fat seal on top of that rock.
He's got to be what, 300 pounds?
Oh, he's huge. And he doesn't like us. He's giving us that dog-like look that seals give. He's like,
Whole bay right here behind the big rock. Yeah.
You gonna run between those two big ones?
I am.
Got some floating fronds on the left there.
I see it. I see it. And I got some rocks out in front of that. Yeah, I can make it. As long as I'm not fishing and I'm just driving, I can do it. This, nice, Hank's on. Fat seal is, oh, Hank. Oh, Hank. I don't know, this is pretty stripy water.
Let's get back in there.
Okay, I'm gonna hang, I'm just hanging.
And they were just chasing it.
When it came out,
Oh, yeah.
we missed it the second.
Look at this water. And it's good ambush water. It's a little darker, you know, it's a little, it's got some suspended particulate in there. Beautiful, beautiful night. Well, we're in the late afternoon here. I'm gonna make my approach and bring us through there now. Great Gull Island, Fort Mitchie. Named after the guy who brought football to West Point. Back up through WW2, there was a 16-inch gun mounted right here. A disappearing gun to prevent the High Seas Fleet and later the German Kriegsmarine from sailing in to Long Island Sound. There's Montauk Point way out there. See the earth shadow, by the way, if you're paying attention? You can see that blue, purplish dome where the sea meets the sky. And that's the shadow of the earth on the sky, believe it or not. As the sun sets here and we begin tossing the live eels, which is like throwing a Twizzler into a kindergarten class. We prefer to wait for the blue dart, but we decided we would throw them now, and that's what we're doing.